Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Calvin. Today we're going to be looking at Monsters That Come in Rock and Road. I'm still moving house at the moment, so I've not had time to do a video for a full game. So I thought I'd take a quick look at the new demo that's just released. I think I've seen this one got covered in Gamescom, that's why it jumped onto my radar. So yeah, let's just take a look at this and see what it's like. It's a demo, like I mentioned, so it's not got too many features at the moment, but it's enough there to sink your teeth into to get an idea of what the game is going to be about. Even though it's just a demo at the moment, there's still enough progression to have a bit of fun with here. You get to upgrade your city and your character skills, as well as unlock different weapon components for your town and different skills for yourself as you go through the game. Now, there's a couple of different cities to choose from in the demo. I think you can get this castle and there's one after it as well. But there's only one biome available and only one difficulty level. I guess we'll just have to wait for the full game for those. Now the basic objective of this game is you've got to protect your castle and get it to the end of this road basically. And you've got to collect resources and crates like this along the way. These crates kind of give you bonus skills or new skills. And you can mine wood and you can mine stone as well. And also gold. So the wood is used to power the weapons. As you can see here, I'm going to place a weapon down now, a freeze tower. Now you can place weapons down every time the castle kind of levels up, or you can place down kind of a bonus module that gives you a bonus to damage or something like that. Stone is used to repair the building. So every time you take damage, if you got stone there, it can actually repair itself. As you can see here, I'm putting down a different type of weapon. So now I've got two weapons on here that can kind of defend against these mobs. But when you first start out, it is actually pretty hard. You've got to do a lot of the work yourself. And there's different types of buildings along the way like this that gives you a load of resources. So keep an eye out for what's there. You've got to try and manage everything at the same time, basically. And it can get quite hectic when you get further into the game. The other resource is gold. Now, gold is actually used at the end of the run to upgrade your building. But we'll take a look at that when we get there. But as you can see, there's gold rocks you can mine as well. So if you've got the time, it's definitely worth hitting these rocks just to get some extra gold. But it's also important to make sure you're protecting your town. As you can see here, they're already damaging my town a bit. And yeah, it's just a kind of frantic run around to try and protect your town, collect all the bonuses you can to make yourself stronger as you go through the game. And the further you get into it, kind of the harder it gets, but the better your castle obviously gets at defending itself. But you just got to make sure you keep the wood there so it can actually use all the turrets effectively. And obviously make sure you're stacked up with stone if you can as well, because if your building does take damage, it needs to be able to repair itself. And here we're approaching the end of the first part of the road. Now there's a few checkpoints like this along the way. And once you get through into here, the gate actually closes, so it's kind of like a safe area. You get two little bonuses to unlock here on either side as well. Plus there's an extra zone you can go into and do a little side quest type thing, and you'll get bonus materials. Like this case is both wood, so either left or right side I'll get extra wood if I wanted to do it. And you also get to upgrade your city now by spending gold. But this is just a standard level up from all the stuff I collected. And this here is me spending gold. So at the bottom you can see the cost of each item and how much gold I got on the top left hand corner. So I can basically afford to pop down a couple of things here. So I'm gonna upgrade my one turret, because you can do that with your turrets. You can place, I think it's up to 3 times, so you can upgrade it twice. And then you can put down some support buildings as well. Just a quick note on the left-hand side that I missed there. There's some healing kind of things you can mine as well that would have healed me, which I completely missed. Because you have health and your city has health as well. Dying in the demo is not too bad, I suppose. We'll see what happens with that in a bit. But I guess in the main game you probably want to kind of avoid it as much as possible. As it comes to leveling up your character and your city, you know, there's no set way of doing it. You know, you can do whatever you want. Obviously, it's kind of random or what unlocks you get from the crates and from the level ups. But you know, you can basically do what you want. You can spam weapons all over the place, or you can concentrate on a certain types of weapons and then concentrate on buffing those weapons. And the same with your character. You can kind of concentrate on maybe like upgrading your standard attack speed or attack damage, or you can kind of concentrate on some of the special skills that you'll unlock along the way. So, you know, there's a nice variety. You're not locked into one direction. So it makes, you know, playing through the game interesting every time. And then on the last run, on each of the run-throughs, you get to fight a boss. Now, the boss is actually pretty hard. So you got to fight him and fight everything else that's come along at the same time. And also try and keep your city stocked with repairs and so on. But yeah, he's a bit of a tough guy. You can take a lot of damage. About the same amount as your city, I think. So it's important to keep your city up and repaired. But as you can see, mine is already half because I failed to get any stones in the last run for it. And he basically drops down little tiny spider nests as well that pop up and drop out a load of tiny little spiders that just directly go for your city. So you got to watch for those. They're easy to kill, but if you don't notice them, they'll drain your city of health pretty damn fast. And here I risk going for another chest just to get another skill upgrade, just to get that extra bit of damage or DPS so I can maybe kill this boss a bit faster. Or at least defend against all the other little tiny spiders. I'm almost dead here as well, which is never a good thing. And hopefully we'll see what happens when you actually die as well. But I think my city's about to go before I do. There you go. So when you die, you've got to choose a spot for your gravestone to take up. And obviously this takes away from a slot that you could use for a weapon or an upgrade for your city. So it's important not to die. But as you can see, my city now dies as well. And that's it. Game over. Now the end screen will give you a good breakdown of everything that your city has done. And well, you know, all kills you've done, bosses slain and so on. You can even get a breakdown on the kind of damage the different types of turrets have done. So it can give you an idea of, you know, what's effective and what's not. And yeah, that'll give you a better idea of how to kind of equip your city on the next run you do. And of course, because we've not completed the run, but we failed the run, we still do get some points to spend. As you can see here, we get some upgrade points, some wood and some gold. And you can spend those then on permanent upgrades for your character or permanent upgrades for your city. Which is just like, you know, attack speed, mine speed, you know, weapon speed for the city or weapon range for the city. And that's the kind of roguelite side of things, I guess. Because, yeah, after every run, you get to spend a certain amount of resources on permanent upgrades. So there we go. That's a quick look on Monsters Are Coming, Rock and Road. Now, it's just a demo, like I mentioned, but it's a hell of a lot of fun. It's definitely worth a look, you know, and obviously being a demo is free. And this one I'm going to keep an eye on. I'll probably pick this up when it releases. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like I mentioned, I am in the middle of a house move, so I'm still doing a lot of unpacking, so didn't have a chance to do a full game review. Hopefully next weekend I'll be back to that. But if you like what you've seen, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.